Hello folks, and welcome to the second part of this video. This is the second week on this job, and we got quite a lot done last week. There were lots of issues. Got all the hard work done of running the hot and colds into the room, and then we had an issue with we installed the vanity basin and the vanity toilet. We had an issue with the gas pipe, so I had to get Nikki in to move that gas pipe up. Ran the discharge pipe down the passageway, and so this week I've now ordered the right macerator pump, and we're going to install that, trying to make the discharge pipe have no fittings whatsoever, so that the discharge pump can have a good run at pumping up the waste. So it's got to go along about 6 meters along the passageway, up and over the kitchen extension and into the soil pipe above the kitchen. And then we've got a bit of electrical work to do. We've got to install the RCD supply to the macerator pump. We've got to install 2 heaters. So we've got a tubular heater for the inside of the room in the winter, with a timer on it, and we've got the trace heated wire that will stop the waste pipe freezing up in the winter. So we need a timer for that. And as all this electrical work is a little bit unsightly, I've discussed with the customer that we're going to install a boxing in cupboard, so it could be a cupboard door on it, and I can put some shower wall panel on the front of this door. So it's looking like it's going to be an exciting job. It's sort of designed on the fly, and it's going to be a real thrill when it all works well. Okay, let's see how it unfolds. Good morning folks, and this is day 2 of this cloakroom project. So yesterday I managed to get the hot and colds in from the centre of the kitchen, so and then down the walls, all to be boxed in later, into the understair cupboard, underneath the stair landing, and into the cloakroom. So today's job is to run the discharge pipe for the macerator. So I've been using a 22mm plastic pipe, and running it through the wall, down the passage, up and over the kitchen extension, and into the soil stack. So these macerator lift pumps have a very strong pumps, and can pump up macerated waste up 2 floors. And then along, you know, if you get the top of the range, when you can down 60 meters of linear pipe. So, but the lift pump is helped if there are no restrictions in the discharge pipe construction. So I've got a piece of 22mm plastic pipe. I'm going to try and get this in with absolutely no fittings whatsoever, so we've got a nice smooth run. So let's see how it unfolds. So I've got to get the pipe through this wall, and then I'm going to undermine all this so that we get a nice smooth curve up here. Hello folks, just giving you an update on this job now. We've hit a critical point, a point of unknown. So I've got the tiling done, I've got the shower panels in, I've installed the vanity basin unit and plumbed all that in. So now comes the critical point of measuring out for the position of the basin of the toilet pan and the toilet vanity. So the gas pipe's basically in the way, and so I've had to call Nicky in again. Yet again, he gets me out of trouble, comes very expediently, and he's a very good lad. So Nicky's having to move, so I can't afford any space to move the vanity forward, you know, battening it out. So the gas pipe has to be moved up just above the Saniflow unit, the lift pump unit, and just below the cistern. So that means we'll have to be able to get the toilet vanity back as far as possible. So you know, it is a tight little room this, and I want it to be very usable for the customer, and because they're very good customers. And so let's watch the space, and I'll get back to you when I know there's a way forward. So thanks to Nicky, we now got the gas pipe repositioned just above the macerator and below the system, and we can get on now. So there's one critical bit of equipment that the macerator comes with, and that's this super flexible, wonderful rubber pipe. So I've never seen material like it. It's durable, flexible and solid, and it's made it super easy to connect this. And they always come with lots of Jubilee clips, and for a very solid connection. Yeah. So a big switch on of the macerator toilet. So I'm just up here listening for the pumping, and you can hear it now. And Brian flushes it again. We'll listen again. There it goes again. All hail to the macerator pump. What a fantastic bit of equipment. Just kick on again in a minute. There it goes. War is over. Good morning, day 4 on this job, and another update. So reinstalling the discharge pipe, having read the instructions for installing the heated tracer pipe, wire. You cannot use a tracer wire on plastic pipe unless it's wrapped in aluminium foil. So it's added another little bit of extra work. So refitting the pipe now with aluminium foil on it. So this was a really interesting job. I've loved doing this, and I've still, to be honest, still haven't quite finished it. But this is all the electrics. So we've got the macerator isolator there, and the hot wire for the discharge pipe, and I put a tubular heater in as well. So those are the controllers for that. Got, an electrician's come in to certify all that work. So I made some mistakes and cost myself a bit of money at times, but I've enjoyed doing this job, and hopefully the customers love it because they're nice people.